Welcome to another podcast. We are here, we are alive, we are well. One more time, we're coming to you to say, yes, there is hope, there's victory. And today we'll be talking about how finding peace in the midst of a chaotic world. Sometimes our lives get so busy and it can be frustrating when all that is happening around in the world. How can we find peace in the midst of all of that? The juggling of the family, juggling the work, juggling, and all the bad news that is happening here, there, and everywhere. And especially in your own personal life when so many things you need to be done, how you're coping, and when you're feeling as if you have no energy, how can you find peace? How can I find peace in the midst of all of this? There is peace. Sometimes we say there's no peace, but yes, we can find peace. And I was looking even at a song, I think it is Shirley Caesar actually. And the word of our song goes like this. It says, there is peace in the midst of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine a hurricane storm coming and you're in the midst of all of that and there is panic? You don't know what to do and you feel like this is going to take over. But the words that Shirley Caesar says, she says, there is peace in the midst of the storm. And it says, when the world that I've been living in collapses at my feet, and when my life is all tattered and torn, though I'm windswept, I've been battered, I'm going to cling on to his cross. I'll find peace in the midst of the storm. And she went on to say in her song, there is peace in the midst of the storm-tossed life. There is an anchor, there is a rock to build my faith upon. These are her words. In the song, it continues to say, Jesus Christ is my vessel, so I feel no alarm. He gives me peace in the midst of the storm. So for her, when she's in the middle of her storm, she has her anchor.
Yeah.
And her anchor, she said there is a rock. She knows that she can rely on that rock to build her faith on. And she mentioned who her rock is. She said, Jesus Christ is my vessel. So I feel no alarm. That means she don't have to panic. She can rest assured that Jesus Christ will see her through. She says he gives her peace in the midst of the storm.
And when you read that, it's although a storm is a very scary, any type of crisis is very scary.
Yeah.
But her faith line is loud, so it although the storm is coming or whatever challenges come in this life, our faith line is so deep.
Absolutely.
That we can face anything.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't matter about all the things you lose, like like the material things, shall I say?
Absolutely, yeah.
Obviously not the when you lose family and stuff, it's different. Because your faith does get challenged sometimes in that moment, because you're like, why me? Why why my family? But yeah, it's true what she says, because the storm comes and you have to deal with it.
It's a perfect example is when in Jamaica, there was a video going viral. There was the storm didn't actually take the country, but I think it's the wind and the rain and everything. And there was this pastor in his house with his family. And my goodness, the breeze was literally tearing the roof apart.
Mm.
And the two children, he had two girls, and they were under the bed, and they were singing the song. They were singing. I can't remember the song that he was singing at the moment, but you can see the faith. And when I saw that, and the rain, the water coming down in that house, and you could hear the wind, and those little children were calling on God. I said, my God, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
The natural storm. And so, nobody want to experience chaos and hardness. Nobody don't want to experience situations where you feel like your back is against the wall. Yeah. And you just feel helpless, because there are times when some things come and you just feel helpless. What is the peace that you have while you are going through your situations?
And I think for human beings, it takes a lifetime to channel that inner peace, right? Because it is an inner peace.
Yes.
Because people find it in different ways. And we don't know whether it's people find it in music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we just have to understand life is not about how many tasks in a day one can do or how many people we can connect with in a day. It's about while we are helping, while we are doing, to find that balance that can give us that inner peace, that it is well, despite the tiredness and challenges of life. Whatever is our circumstances, whatever situation facing us, we should be able to have that inner peace. I love this verse from the Bible. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. John 14, verse 27 from the ESV version. The God that I look to gives peace no human can give. It is a supernatural peace. This peace speaks to the soul, to the mind, our whole being. This peace of God encourages us not to be troubled. Whatever we are up against, don't be afraid. Remember, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Be blessed.